equinox, or two equinoxes we have, March, September, right? And it is the time when the sun crosses the equator. So when the sun crosses the equator, what happens is we have equal daytime and equal darkness. And nobody likes darkness. We just want daytime. But if you have too much daytime, then we don't have time to rest. So our middle path, right? We talk about our middle path. So it is all about finding our balance between our darkness and our light in our life, because we all have darkness, we all have light. And darkness, people don't like to feel, oh, I have darkness. We have darkness. We have shadows, and our shadows are our ignored parts. You know, like if we knew we would get into trouble if we did this, so we ignored that part of us. If you ask for something, maybe I'll get into trouble. So kids don't like to get in, nobody likes to get into trouble, right? So we ignore that, and suddenly that becomes our shadow. And when we are grown up and we know there's no mom, no dad, no teacher, no one, no big brother, no big sister, we won't get into trouble, but still we hold ourselves back. So now the healing we do today, the meditation we do today, allows us to honor our shadows, those scared parts of ourselves which are hiding. So we are comfortable stepping into our wholeness, our power. So today is that day. Yes. And today it's easier to do. Every day is that day. But today it is easier to do because everything is supporting us. Plus, astrologically, something very powerful happened. And the promise is that April and May is going to be better than January, February, March. Collectively, we could all use that, right? And it is because we say lots of crazy things are happening, but now the good people are given the permission to be crazy. Because good people always hide, right? Good people are like, oh, I don't want to cause any trouble, right? I don't want to ruffle any feathers. But now the universe is giving permission to everyone. Do what you think is right. And it's going to get better. Yeah. So that is the important thing to know. The significance of today is when we meditate is because what is happening, what happened yesterday, it happened yesterday. So Mercury goes into retrograde, and Mercury is what? Buddha. Mercury, the planet Mercury, what do you say in Sinhala? Buddha. Ah, yes. 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 Throat chakra, Buddhi. Buddha. Okay, so it goes direct. Because in a year, sometimes 3 times, sometimes 4 times, it goes into retrograde. But now, yesterday, it started going direct. That means you have permission to start new projects, to start new communication, and to speak without the fear of being misunderstood. That's a problem. During Mercury retrograde, if you talk something like, I was thinking I was saying this, but I'm saying something else. So we all get like dementia kind of state we get into. So now it has gone direct, number 1. Number 2, what happened is yesterday, Sun and Uranus were conjunct. And Uranus is a planet that was discovered only in the mid-1800s, because that is when we got cameras and telescopes. So we could see there's a planet called Uranus. That is why in Vedic astrology, we don't talk about Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, because they were not discovered at that time. And Uranus gives us our brilliance, gives us inspiration, gives us our craziness. And if you think about the world, it has been changed by people who have been a little bit crazy. Like Bhante says, if Buddha had not attained enlightenment, then he would be just another madman, right? But he was a focused madman who taught us all how, stepwise, how to practice compassion, how to find our equanimity, right? So it's like that, because there's so many people who want to go in the forest and live alone and all that. And when they come out, they are like all lost and scattered, So it's like that. So Uranus gives us, and sun is what feeds the whole solar system, right? And solar plexus, that is also sun, Manipura chakra, right? So this sun, being blessed by that sun, so we can stand in our power. So today it's easier today. Yeah. So when we light the candle over there, that small light from ourselves, becoming one with the big light. That is the special significance of today. Make sense? Yeah. Yeah. That is why today it is like, I did not realize that today was that, but like, I knew it was, but when I was planning for today, I said, wow, today is that day. So it's like, because we had 2 eclipses and lots of crazy things happened, right? Eclipse is a time where it's a very powerful time. And when good people don't take action, then the evil become more powerful, right? So the righteous are being given a clean shit. Go take action. That is what is the significance of our coming together and working on our own shadows. And our shadow is not evil. It's just that it is that ignored part of ourselves, which makes us feel, have doubts, which makes us struggle with our self-esteem, struggle with our self-worth, struggle with our confidence, right? We always are seeking for external validation. No more. We don't need to. Today we are given the permission. Yeah. Because the last time these two came together, Sun and Uranus, was in 1800s. Because Uranus will stay in one sign for 7 years. So it takes a long time. So 7 years, so 12 signs, and then the Sun and the Uranus have to cross. So long time. So this is all good. And plus we are in a very auspicious place. Auspicious times and auspicious place, right? All right. I want you to do a body scan, seated, not lying down, seated. Close our eyes, go in, and take a flashlight from the top of your head and go down. Let the light flow through your body, and any part that is not in alignment. If you're having an emotion come up, an emotion is not something negative. Emotion is just information that your body is sending you. So without any judgment, just notice, scan your body, go down and notice if there is any part where your body is saying, hey, look at me, look at me. I want you to notice me. And if you're feeling that in your body as you're going down, take your hand and place it on that part, if you can reach. And if you cannot reach that part of your body, it's still okay. Just focus mentally on that part of the body and clear. Just let the light shine bright and clear up that space. And breathe into that space and let everything, all the energetic debris, the cobwebs, the darkness, the yuck, let it all get flooded and washed away by this light as you're scanning your body. And the reason I asked you to sit up was So we don't, because the moment we lie down, we just like go into our subconscious or just to notice our body. The body wants to be noticed too. It holds on to everything. And there's many things that have been written about how the body remembers. It keeps score. And that is why if somebody touches someone in a certain way, they have a jerk reaction because the body did not have a good connection with that memory. Like if somebody touches the knee, it will be like this. Or somebody, so it's an unpleasant memory. But if somebody touches the knee and you don't mind, but when they remove the hand and you feel like, oh, that was such a nice thing, then you're like, yeah, that was a positive connection. And you have no knee jerk and you don't have any positive, it's a neutral. So the body remembers everything. That is what, when we don't honor what the body is telling us, we have diseases. This is, it's not easy. That is what gives us diseases. So all physical diseases have an emotional component. And it is because we do not honor our emotions. We think it's bad, it's negative. Oh, we should not be angry, we should not be sad. It is just information. Just take notice. That's all. All right.